This is Tammy Baskey, and you are listening to Life Coach Life, the podcast, episode number 9. Whose business am I in? That is the question. I want to talk to you about a time I was deeply in someone else's business. I was young, in my late 20s, very codependent with my sister at the time, and I remember my mom telling me one day to mind my own business. I was shocked. Shocked! I was minding my business. My sister's life was my business. She made it so. She told me everything about everything. She did it so much, and I was so practiced at listening, suggesting, trying to fix things for her that I didn't realize that her life was hers, not mine. It woke me up, but first it infuriated me. Ultimately, because if I wasn't busy helping her with her life, where would that leave me? No, truly, this was my reality. I thought my mom was clueless when she said that to me. I thought she was being really mean. In hindsight, I can see this so clearly for what it was. It was my unconscious excuse for not figuring out my own stuff and focusing on my sister's instead. Byron Katie, whose philosophy and practices I have studied in my training, says, quote, "When I am mentally in your business, it keeps me from being present in my own," end quote. Think about that. We are mentally in someone's business when we think we know what's best for them, when we spend our time worrying what they're up to, when we're thinking forward as to whether or not they're going to let us down in some way, make us angry, keep us up at night. When we do this, we become absent in our own lives, our own selves, our spirit, our own bodies. So when you catch yourself doing this, I want you to come back. I want you to look in the mirror every time and ask yourself, what is your business today? What matters for you right now that doesn't even include them in your thoughts? And if you're really being honest with yourself, ask if you're feeling needy in any way or perhaps out of control in your life. Then you can honestly empower yourself with all that attention that you were putting over there. How about that? If you choose to continue on focusing outside of yourself and worrying, your precious days on this earth will become a fountain of anxiety. This exercise of turning toward yourself and the mirror is very uncomfortable at first, like it was for me. Again, shocked, floored. But slowly, each and every time you reset this way, you will find your true power. It's in yourself. Second quote, "To think that I know what's best for anyone else is to be out of my business. Even in the name of love, it is pure arrogance, and the result is tension, anxiety, and fear. Do I know what's right for me? That is my only business. Let me work with that before I try to solve your problems for you," end quote. In coaching, I gently hold the mirror for you until you can hold it yourself and practice yourself. Of course, we discuss all the important relationships in your life, but we also look at whose business you are in. Byron suggests that there are 3 kinds of business in life. There's the universe's business, my business, and your business. A great amount of time, we find ourselves in other people's business. We're telling them what to do, how and where to live, what job they should have, what food they should eat, how hard they should work. How about exercise? How to be, what to wear, on and on and on. That's when we're in someone else's business. When we're in the universe's business, we talk about how the weather how it should or shouldn't be. It shouldn't be this hot in January. Or we say, oh, this person shouldn't have died. This person shouldn't be sick. That's universal business. That is God's business. Then there's our own business. And when we really start doing this work, you'll realize that a good amount of time is spent in someone else's business trying to run their life and fix their life and control their life. Isn't that odd when you think about it? A most recent client said to me, well, I guess I'll have to accept that my daughter is going to have a mediocre life. Certainly not the life I wished for her. Whose business was she in? Why couldn't she see that her daughter is just getting started and that she herself still had so much work of her own to do? Listen, we all have a hard enough time controlling our own thoughts and our own lives and figuring out our brains. So isn't it imperative to remember that the only space where you really have any control is in your own life and in your own business? Being in other people's business is what causes us stress because we don't have any control over there. Stay in your own lane, stay in your business, mind your own business, and the next time you are stressed about someone in their life, ask yourself, whose business am I in? If you or someone you know could benefit from coaching, needs help in getting out of someone's business, or help in getting someone out of their business, visit TammyBaskey.com, send me a message on Facebook, or drop a note to tbaskey@gmail.com. Thanks for listening, everyone. Here every week to remind you that your mind always matters. See you next time.